So share some of your thoughts about this up-and-coming St. John's season. What are some of the emotions for you as you start this new year? Nerves, excitement? What are some of the emotions for you?
I think it's just bittersweet. It's my last year. Sometimes you don't want to go, but you do want to go. So it's just a bittersweet feeling.
You remember that first day when you got the acceptance letter and it just was like, how it was like...
It flew by so fast. Like, all my coaches like, you're a senior already? And I'm like, yeah. Like, it just went by so fast.
How do you feel that your overall game has evolved from the first day to this point in time right now? What improvements have you made? What have you been working on?
I think overall I have a better understanding of the game of basketball. My coaches have helped me to get to where I need to be. I would say my defense, my shooting. I feel like overall as a player I have developed tremendously.
What has it meant for you to be able to work with Coach T as a coach, be able to learn from him as a player? How's that experience been working with him, and not only him but the rest of the coaching staff? I mean, it's always some great people there. What has that meant for you personally?
Actually, it's really great. Like, he's taught me so much. You know, everybody has their ups and downs with their coaches, but he's taught me so much. He's helped me so much, and I look forward to being great for him this year.
Now, I guess just what are some of your plans? You know, you said this is your last year. What are some of your plans, I guess, beyond the game of basketball? What are you hoping to do with yourself?
I'm looking to get into coaches, probably be a GA after, and work my way up to be a coach.
Have you talked to, I guess, the coaching staff to learn more about the X's and O's now?
Yes,
or are you trying to balance, I guess, that line of being a player and then learning how to coach as well? Or I guess how you...
I would say it doesn't need to be a balance, because as long as I understand the game when I'm playing it, I can understand it when I'm not playing it. So it's not hard.
It makes sense, because I would imagine now would be a good time to try to learn from everybody, because you're sitting there.
As I'm playing, they're teaching me, and I'm learning the game even better.
That's a beautiful thing. Do you find that it'll help you being a player at one point in time with teaching future players?
Yeah, I think it helps me with my leadership the most, because I'm also able to help them and lead them at the same time. So,
when you become a coach, would you want your style of play to reflect as a coach? Would you want to try to implement that to the players that you're coaching, type of a thing, or would you want them to have their own individual styles and come together as a team? How would you want your team to be?
I would say own individual style, because every year you're getting new players. You can't really add players and try to put them into your style. You have to use their styles, in my opinion, to make the team.
I know you're looking forward to every single game, but is there one particular game that you're just sort of looking at and you're just yeah, this will be a good test for me and the team, and we know that, if we do well, we're on the right track, type of a thing? Or is it just every one game at a time?
I wouldn't say it's any specific game, because every team in this conference is a great team, and it always brings us a challenge. So I would just say just to focus on what we want to accomplish.
Mm-hmm. Talk about playing in the Big East, because it's a very different experience. Some people play in different conferences. So what has your experience been like playing in the Big East, and how has it been for you? Just reflect on that.
It's a great experience. Definitely a competitive conference. We have players that came from the SEC, and we talk about the difference all the time. I would just say our conference is probably more guard oriented, you know what I mean, rather than other conferences. But I think that's a plus side for us, because we get to move faster, and I like to play a fast-paced game. So, yeah.
Any message for the fans? The St. John's fans always turn up, but just any message for the fans that are watching this right now to get them to continue to come out and support you all? And
gonna be a great season. You do not want to miss it.
Cool. Thank you so much.
No problem.